Alright, here we are, back again. Welcome back everybody to more Xenogears. Today I want to start relatively quickly because we have a lot to get through. I don't know, I kind of have a little bit low motivation for Xenogears right now, for whatever reason. But I hope my motivation comes back as we play, because obviously we're going to get into some pretty heavy story shit. But it's going to be a lot of reading for me, which I don't really enjoy that much. In terms of gaming, obviously a lot of reading, but that's okay. It's okay. But so far I don't really like the way the second disc is presented. And this is probably where I would have paused as a kid if I ever made it this far, really. I like the story. We did a bunch of stuff last time. We finished Solaris. We got betrayed by Satan. Satan basically literally changed his mind after talking to it. And we learned a lot about Faye. That Faye has several different personalities inside of him. Also, one important detail that I didn't mention really is Faye that his current personality is very young. If you remember that his personality was literally created right when he got to Lahan. Like his God damn it, what's wrong with my voice today? Like his recent personality is quite young. Like he literally only has experienced Lahan and 3 years in Lahan. Like he is almost like he has the life experience of a 3-year-old at that point. That's why you see Faye a lot of times. He's emotionally unstable at times. Doesn't know how to cope with emotions. Doesn't really understand a lot of things. That's why he also seems kind of dumb at times, you know. But yeah, we got tons of reveals. We got reveals that Graf is Lacan, which we saw with Sophia during 500 years ago, and they were basically in love. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on that is very, very reminiscent of Xenoblade 3. If you think about it, you have you have Faye and Elly basically having reincarnations, previous reincarnations of themselves, and they're always in love together. And 500 years ago, one of them became basically a bad guy in Graf. You know? Kind of like Noah. N became a bad guy after losing Mio all of the time. Probably because a lot of stuff happened. We saw like the church in Nissan, the thing that happened in Nissan with Sophia, which Shivat has still to answer for to this day. Like they literally mentioned, they did something that involved Sophia that they still have to answer for today. And you can definitely see like Lacan becoming a bad guy after what happened. We don't know yet what it was, but you can definitely see him becoming a bad guy, like N became a bad guy because he didn't want to get back into the cycle of always losing Mio. Right? I think it's a very compelling story, but Takahashi likes recycling his stories. Not gonna lie. Sometimes he just likes recycling stories, and that's okay. But yeah, we basically learn about the personalities of Faye, and Elly's parents die. right before her eyes. And then all of Solaris gets destroyed by Faye becoming it. Like, he literally kills all of the Solarians. But I think what I need to cope with, the thing is, it went all relatively quickly. What we didn't see is that Solaris is still alive. It's just that the entire city was destroyed. That's at the top. I think there's still things at the bottom or something. I don't know. They went too fast a little bit for me, you know, at that point. So yeah, we got a ton of justifications. Basically, when Faye becomes unstable, his personality called It shows up. And that is the whole turning point. Well, it's important that not all of Solaris is dead in a minute, because literally the Central Committee and everything is still alive. Right, we saw Krelian still being there with the... what are they called again? I don't know. The Ministry. So they're still alive, so there has to be Solarian, or parts of Solaris that are still alive. But the city is dead. The city at the top. Like, they literally talk about how he destroyed the city. And yeah, so after it showing up, destroying Solaris, Elly manages to subdue him. And we get a lot of exposition about Faye, about his personalities. Also, Sidon believes that Faye has a third personality inside of him. That literally, that he calls the Coward. And the current idea is that if Faye... Let me boot up Xenogears real quick. I think I accidentally booted up disc 1. Power off. Yes. Let me power up disc 2. Disc 2. Fresh boot. Here we go. But yeah, the current idea is that if his current personality and it's kind of managed to merge somehow, that his third personality might come out. I think that's what Sidon was trying to tell us. Pretty sure. And they said that until that is possible, we have to lock Faye away. So they wanted to, I think they wanted to seal him in carbon, right? I think that was their idea, of just sealing him away until they found. Yeah, that's okay, Kisa. Thanks for joining, by the way. But yeah, they were going to try to carbon freeze him, and Elly prevented that by going away, because the other way for Faye to live a peaceful life is just for him having a peaceful life, you know, not getting stressed out emotionally to a point where it shows up. Like, just have him live a peaceful life. So Elly took him away, and then they got attacked by Krelian, by Ramses, not by Krelian, and almost died in the process, and that's where disc 1 ended. That is one of my major critique points, because I feel like all of the stuff that happened in Solaris was really good. The stuff afterwards was really good, where we focused on Faye. And when they ran away, I really thought we were going to see a little bit of that. But they immediately the moment they wake up from being almost dead, is where they basically go back into the same old shit again. Like, Faye is immediately gung-ho to go back to fighting against Solaris again. After he went through all of that, you know? I think that's one major critique point that I think. But it definitely is like... the Disc 2 curse, where we don't get to see a lot of expositionatory things in between, because they had to cram in all of it into Disc 2. You know? We probably would have seen stuff like Faye struggling. And yeah, Disc 2, we're going to have a lot of text. We're going to maybe get 1 or 2 dungeons. And we'll have to see how that goes. I have no idea what it is. It probably is a little bit of a downtime, because we literally had a really high last time. And I always hate when RPGs then have a little bit of a downturn afterwards. I always hate that, but in a story perspective, it's absolutely justified. I just personally don't like it as much. So yeah. That's going to be my beef. Also, after everything is over, after we beat Xenogears, we're going to take a quick look at Perfect Works. I set something up for Perfect Works. There is a scan. Somebody scanned in the pages and added a translation to Perfect Works. So, and they just uploaded it in image files. That's like 304 pages of image files. That is like Perfect Works compiled, and I actually downloaded it and actually made a PDF out of it. I'd love to print it at one point. Would be really cool to print it, but I don't know. That would probably have to be done by a company, because it's like 304 pages is a little bit much. But I really would love it if I could print a copy of Perfect Works at one point. But it's really cool. There's tons of new information. Like Perfect Works is like a thing that Takahashi brought out after Xenogears that is like chock full of, first off, concept arts and all of that. Like it's like a companion piece to Xenogears, but it is chock full of additional lore as well. You know? Chock full of additional lore. And you get tons of concept art and really cool stuff. But we're going to take a look. I have the PDF version here, and we can just take a look whenever we want. And we're going to just flip through a few pages, you know. Just so we have a better idea. Like, you can find it yourself. I'm going to probably link it at that point. You can find it yourself and read it yourself, because it's a really interesting read. Because like Takahashi, as with Xenosaga, like with Xenogears and Xenosaga, both times he tried to make a story that spans 6 games. Like Xenogears was supposed to be a 6-part series over 6 games, and he only ever got to make 1 of those. So yeah, and it's all laid out in Perfect Works, and it's really an interesting read. I really recommend it. I've kind of scratched the surface on it a bit in Xenosaga, but I think it's more connected to Xenogears directly. But yeah, maybe he'll get to do that with Xenoblade, you know? Okay, we're going to go over to the game, because I have a feeling that when I load the game... that's the game line, and that should be fine, right? I have a feeling when I load the game, it's going to immediately throw me into combat. Just imagine that, yeah. Honestly, I would really love it if he announced right now, like they bought the rights to Xenogears from Squaresoft, and he literally goes like, you're getting a Xenogears remake, and we're working on the rest of Perfect Works, you know? Finishing the game. That would be like my dream scenario. Probably won't happen, because I think Takahashi looks forward forwards now to creating new stuff instead of like going back to the old stuff. And as I already told you, like some of his ideas already made it into to Xenoblade. You know, like you can even find some parallels of stuff in Xenoblade that parallels things in Perfect Works. You know, so we'll take a look after this is over. Load the file. Finished. We'll probably get just a few more of those screens, right? But yeah. The rest of our party is currently fighting against Solaris because they just declared an all-out war, right? I think Solaris just went on an all-out war after what happened. So the entire party is fighting Solaris, and Faye really wants to help them. We're going for the Death Blower 3. By the way, this music is weird. Isn't that like Maria's music? Weltall is fully healed up. Let's continue the game. I think we're still getting a few dungeons. The Kislev capital's Notch and Central Administrative District itself was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Roni Fatima. Interesting. After the Great War with Solaris many hundred years ago, the existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship turned into a section of the Kislev Imperial capital during the founding of the Empire. Uncovering this truth from some ancient records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. The sand cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon, with all of us inside of it. That is pretty dope. I really would have loved to play this. It has like a slot for the Yggdrasil in the middle. Wait, is it a gear? What have you been cooking up, Takahashi? Holy shit. Super Dimensional Gear Yggdrasil 4. Holy shit. This is fucking cool. Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. Oh yeah, this is the Solaris secret weapon. Oh my god, look at our HP. We could attack, but... Let's just use Yggdrasil cannon. Oh my god, this is fucking cool. Like, that's like the weapons that Solaris sent after us. I love this. Like, holy shit. Just imagine you would have... We're out of fuel. Just imagine we would have, like, discovered this on our own. Hell yeah. This is fucking cool and uses Yggdrasil as a gun. Like... Just imagine Takahashi would have been able to finish this. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. Excitement spread through Ave, Nisan, Kislev, and Shavad. That's right, they wanted to sign a peace treaty between Kislev and Ave. So that's what Solaris wanted to prevent, right? The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Elly, Saitan, Tara, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. Yeah, also we dispersed some nanomachines into the atmosphere to remove the limiter on each human in the world. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed inexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. Oh, holy shit. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krelian in the past. The human form, with its innate abilities, released. That's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?" So they're naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God? Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless, now in the half-finished form. God's apostles, there cannot be any harm in having too many of them. Seriously? I don't understand what's going on right now. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris area, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal, but the timing was a little close for comfort. The current mutations of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. It's like a Trojan horse released at the time of the assimilation with God. A literal virus, but isn't it different from what they intended? Of course, we can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine with me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one anyway. Interesting. The Soylent System. A group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally, these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. The people who mutated into that were called Wells, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned Wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. The Soylent System divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreates a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. Interesting. I think that's what they mean by body of God, right? This was the truth behind the Gazelle Ministry's M plan. So that's what they were creating, huh? Go to those facilities and you will be freed from unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There's salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. We went there to destroy the Soylent System. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. There were the haves and have-nots, and among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. This is Elly talking, I think. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should not share with the have-nots. They asked if a half, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited half speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. Then suddenly the system went out of control. The Suffle mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it, in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death to take away the agony. Can I save? It seems we have another boss fight before us. Do you have something better, Elly? No, you don't. Yes, Sidon has a sword, which is really cool. I think I'm going to go for this party setup. It has been the one that has been around forever. Resume game. Sure. But yeah, this is how this 2 is going to work, I think. It's very, very hard, by the way, to get any, like, any footage from disc 2 at all. Most of the footage I looked up is like literally either super spoilery or I don't know, not really great. I had a hard time even getting like this together, the thumbnail that we got. I don't know if I should attack these smaller ones. These smaller ones first. I have a feeling this game is not going to take a lot longer. I think we are on course to finish the game. Like I've looked a bit ahead to see how much we have left, and it's literally like only 20%. 20% of the game. But or maybe 30. But that 30% is like comprised of boss battles only, mostly. And then you get one more dungeon. Or maybe 2 more dungeons. And then you have the overworld again, where you can gather items for the final battle, and then you literally do the final battle. So I think it's not that much left, you know? Like they're going to tell the story like this throughout this. But in terms of gameplay, a lot of the things that kept us up with gameplay, wow, are not going to be here anymore, you know? Wow. He heals with ether, huh? Face that. Say I'm going to use physical death blows. Yeah, that literally does about the amount of health each character has. So... I mean, it makes sense thematically because this creature is like a Wells, right? And it acts like and it acts like the things that we basically fought. The Reapers that had literally a one-shot KO attack as well. But what angers me a bit is the healing he has. He heals himself more than we actually... He heals himself a lot. Not more than we do damage, but just enough to where it gets annoying. And yeah, he always heals himself for the full amount. Like, if Titan dies with his 553 health, he heals himself for the full 553 health. And not just the health Titan had left. Just super annoying. God fucking damn it, can I actually do something? What the fuck's going on? Doesn't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage here. Like, I can't literally not do damage to this guy. Okay, that was super weak. Oh my god, he killed both of them. This is super dumb. He probably has full health by now. Yeah. I accept today in the early morning. It was a lot of fun, really. Honestly, a lot more people showed up than I thought they would. I'm going to take the same party. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to attack him first. Maybe he doesn't do his one-shot death blow whenever there's others around. Did it cut for a moment? Honestly, it doesn't show for me that the stream cut, which is weird. Honestly, I need to have a better system to preview my streams. Huh. Huh. Yeah, okay. Those small ones will deal damage, but I really don't care about them. Huh. Let's fucking go. I have a feeling he's going to resurrect if we don't take out the smaller ones fast. I also forgot we have Banjo-Tooie on the back burner, by the way. Like, that is also a game we might want to play at one point. Not too much. A few of Elly's ether attacks are AoE. And Elly's air rods obviously are AoE. But that's about it. Honestly, for the final part of the game, like right before the boss fight, I might actually consider following a guide to gather the rest of the items we need, so that we have a little bit more smooth sailing for the rest of the game. Saiton, please lend me your sword.
I'm sorry. I guess Guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds.
It's horribly out of sync.
Elly. You.
It's still horribly out of sync, but it was good. It's. I like those. Please give me more. Please listen to me. Stop fighting among yourselves. We are all humans. This facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implement their no waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification. Of course, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but is that human life? Even if you're the only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely, so we try to draw close together to live. That's what it means to be human. That's how people live. A single hand cannot clap. To relieve your pain, I'll give however much of my flesh you need. Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human heart. Elly, are you okay? What are you doing? You think I'm doing something foolish? No. I only did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. I'm well-to-do. Have. Maybe it's only pity for the have-nots. But if I can know the joy of giving out a little of the life within me, then maybe someday it may just be possible that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe they can. That's why, Elly. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the soil and system facilities located on the surface of the Earth, and freed the people held at each of the locations. All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Torah's nanomachines, which reconstructed and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Unfortunately, there were some that had such accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival, as they did when they were held by the Soylent system. Of course, their recovery from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been admonished by Elly and had regained their humanity. Between her work in destroying the Soylent system facilities, Elly also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Elly was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia. Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and the people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. The germination of those destined to be the body of the servant of God. As before, the humans are gathering in Nissan. At this rate, not to fear. This might actually be helpful for us. The time is near. Should we not prepare for those who are to become the fleshly body of God, and those who will awaken God? And the time has come to activate the Geisha key. Interesting. What? Kane? What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key. What are you doing? Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled. Or are you planning on perishing with God, Kane? Without fulfilling a purpose? Your purpose, you were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will? I've heard enough. Yes, this is of our own volition. If you still insist on opposing us, have you forgotten? You're my subordinates. I can destroy you if I so desire. We've already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. The people will not perish. Holy shit. Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the Anima relics, the capitalist to transform gears into Omnigears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. There was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zephyr and the people had been able to get clues on whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. You know, the problem is, with this party setup, I still think Faye, Saiten and Elly are like the three most important people. And it's kind of stressing me out because I feel like the other party members are cut a little bit short. But I don't see me taking Rico with him. Billy maybe. Honestly, Bart had his moments. Maria has completely fallen to the side. Choo Choo I've never used. Maybe Emeralda. But Emeralda is like completely underused. They don't really explain her character a lot. I think Faye, Saiten and Elly is like the most logical group to take everywhere. You know? Where the fuck are we? So yeah, Shopkeep Johnny. Whoa, I'm not the enemy. My family's been merchant for generations and we got our own ways to fight. And this is my battle. Wanna buy something? I even service gears. Sure, let's buy something from Johnny. Tune up engine. 50 output, 6.6k fuel. So Faye's already equipped with the best thing he can. Frame, weld all. Absolutely. Armor. Z alloy 6025. That's the best we can have for Faye at this moment. Okay. Elly. Engine. Honestly, I appreciate the extra fuel and The upgrade to the Urge might be really good. And refuel. And we're going with Heimdall, right? Oh yeah, Saitan has his Omni Gear, which is Fenrir, which we actually looked at last time. He already has the best stuff. Yeah. Oh, also Fenrir uses a sword. Just like him. Extra armor plus 7. Seems good. Oh yeah, give me frame HP 90. Absolutely. Stop fuel leaks and drainage. Armor defense value, armor ether defense value. I'm going to go for armor defense value. Charge remove status. I'm going for charger, which seems to be okay. Honestly, we might even like buff up the other gears really while we can. You know? Because we have the money. That engine is definitely better. That frame is better. That armor is better. Heal up. Like, we have enough money for this, so let's just do it. In case we need to use some of our other party members. She already has the best Emeralda. I'm going to keep that. Engine seems to be good. Fenrir, and that's it. I don't know if we have to buy other weapons. We bought parts, but this is like for Billy, right? I mean, we can buy his weapons. Most of the gears work on hand-to-hand combat. Let's look at the characters. Accessories? Maybe? Wonder Whip for bards. Absolutely going to buy the sword for... Black helmet. Speed ring, guard ring, invasion ring, mind ring, guard ring. Yeah. Item. Let's fill up on Omega Souls. And Zeta Souls. I think that's enough. Let's save real quick. But yeah, they added this dungeon, I think. But I think we need to be Xenogears, to be honest. Can I just get on my gear? Yeah. That seems like more appropriate. This seems like an ancient civilization type of deal. Do I need to get off manually? And we are in another dungeon. Let's see how long this takes to crawl through. Gold bullion. We haven't equipped anything. We should probably equip stuff. I think the dark armor was what was better. Black leather actually is good. Yamama swords. And I think, yeah, that is a huge boost for Saita and defense. Holy shit. Why is the music suddenly so loud? Maybe the game was just quiet. But suddenly it feels like it's super loud. I mean, the angelic robe is really good, and the ether doubler is like the right thing for Elly to have. So let's keep it that way. Let's see what kind of enemies we fight here. I mean, those battles so far don't really seem too strong. We'll see. I'm actually going to speed through if we ever come into too many battles. Seems like the path forward. God damn it, I'm already going to speed because we've been through so many dungeons before already. And I don't enjoy random battles as much in this game. Like, the boss battles are cool, the random battles not so. But yeah, we're on our way to search for the Anima relics. So that should be our clue, right? What we're currently doing. So I think there's 2 dungeons that will be Wizardry Ring. Thank you. The power's cut off. Huh? What's that there? The enemy design is cool, yeah. I like the boss fights as well. It appears that some kind of fuse-like thing device has blown. Okay. Door lock system area A. That door needs to be unlocked. Guess I'll look somewhere around here for it. We probably won't unless we find a fuse for that. Let's keep that in mind. But yeah, we're searching for the Anima relics. That's what currently the story is. At least they added, I think it was 2 dungeons. Like, literally the guide that I was looking at just said Anima Dungeon 1, Anima Dungeon 2. So I think it's going to be 2 dungeons, right? That are just going to have the Anima relics in them. Found a fuse-like device part. Door lock system area A, okay. Nothing conspicuous. Well, that was easy. Let's go back. I mean, the dungeon crawling aspect is cool. The dungeon designs are really cool. I like it. Place the broken part. Door lock system is now operational. Door lock area A deactivated. Done. Okay, this is where we literally found the fuse. We'll have to see. But yeah, the problem with the game is you fight a lot of the same enemies over and over again. And you really don't care about the death blows after a while. They are flashy, but after you've used them like 20 times, not really going to be like a huge thing. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. And these enemies don't seem to be really interesting for the most part. But yeah, our plans for tomorrow, by the way, are in the morning. Tomorrow morning. Survival tents. We're going to play more Metroid Prime as is scheduled, and in the evening, pretty late, we're going to play Monster of the Wilds beta, open beta 2. Okay, it's just these. So, expect 2 streams tomorrow. And yeah, on the weekends, I'm going to stream maybe more Wilds content. We'll have to see how much content there is actually to stream. But we can actually fight Arcworld, which I really would like to do. Maybe we're going to do some Wilds content. Oh, you're going to stay up? That's cool. That's really cool. I just can't master the energy anymore. Like, for an open beta test, Area B lock system. Like, last time I stayed up until it was playable. This time I just can't muster the energy to do so anymore. For an open beta we already played, you know. But yeah, it would be cool to hunt together in the evening. It would be really cool. I can make a private lobby, have people join, you know. But yeah, I'm just going to try in the beginning. We're going to dig around with the systems. The regular systems, practice a little bit of the weapons and everything. At least in the beginning. And after that, we're going to try at least one Arcworld hunt. You know? Cetasoul DX. Please activate the main system. Huh? Is this the one? How about that one? Activating main system. Input activation code. 2, 3, 4. Code error. Is this the main system? Any hints? For main system use, it's inscribed as the B line. The number 3 block is visible. Described as the A line. Oh! The number 3 block is visible. It's inscribed as the C line. For main system use. Probably this, right? So the number 3 block is visible. That means if I connect the dots correctly, that means 0, 3, 2, 0. Activating main system. Connected the dots correctly. Door lock system is now operational. Door lock area B deactivated. Huh? That's the one. How about that one? Nice. Making progress. You know, we could skip Metroid and just go straight into playing Monster Hunter Wilds. That's something we could... What are you? But I kinda don't want to skip Metroid Prime. If at all possible. Wait, what? He just ate Sidon? What the fuck's going on with this enemy? Spit him out! Holy shit, he just ate Sidon. How much health does he have? What the fuck is wrong with this enemy? Oh, Sidon didn't even earn health, didn't even earn experience in this one. Oh, it counts like he died. Okay. Interesting. Let's save. He was just eaten. Just eaten alive. Let's see where all of this leads. I hate the density of enemies. I still think it would have been better if the enemies were just visible on the screen and wouldn't respawn, honestly. Like later Xeno games do this, like Xenosaga literally did this, right? I think we went the wrong way. Would have been honestly better if they embraced the system like this. Except doing this thing. But it's okay. By the way, for one of the future streams I might have to grind a bit. Because we should be around level 80 for the final boss. And they expect you to be... to grind it out as much as possible. Oh. Putting up the central elevator's lock system. Releasing the central elevator's lock. Done. But I'm going to do that outside of stream if it comes to this, you know. Because ultimately we're here for the story. Most of us are here for the story. The gameplay is good. Like, I really enjoy the gameplay. But apparently there's a grinding spot somewhere. I'm going to figure it out anyway. But yeah. The gameplay is good, but not that great, you know? Not that good that I would have to... that I would have to do everything on screen, really. Enter the code. Address D. Oh god. Is this the same code from before? Current code condition. Zero is the default value. Please ignore it. Code addresses. Incorrect code error. I think I saw some info about this on the terminal above us. I also hope it's not too bad or tedious, but I will go through it. I will get through it. Like I play Monster Hunter games, it can't be more tedious than that, right? There is no terminal here. Okay, I honestly don't get it. I think. This is address C. It's address A. What terminal above us? Like A, B, C, and D are in these conditions. 971. 16, 17. Doesn't need to make 20. I have no idea what Faye is talking about when he says code above us. Wasn't it 0, 3, so B? A is 0. Is it the other code? B was free. What is it? The number is locked. Enter a different number. I don't get it. Face says there's some info we should have, but I literally saw no info in it. I'd really like to figure this out on my own, because I like number puzzles, but I don't think without a hint I'm going anywhere. I mean, I really enjoy number puzzles, so I don't know. Huh. I think we might take a short break, and I'm going to try to find out where a hint is on this. There's nothing to interact with it also. Area A is unlocked. Maybe the screen? No. Honestly, taking a short break. I have to go pee anyway. And right after, we're going to try to solve this puzzle. Stay tuned. Okay, let's not wait too long today because I actually want to make progress in the game. I am pretty dumb. I looked it up, and at least one of the guides, like, seriously, guide makers, be better. Because I saw a ton of guides that just straight up give the answer away. Just be better, you know? Give your audience the tools to figure it out themselves. But yeah, the guide I was looking at, literally just in a passing, like it literally told me what the answer was. Like it literally said what the answer was. I didn't read it, but was like in a different sentence told me that there are where the PCs are, where the info is stored, and how to solve this puzzle. You know, like in a side sentence. Like let people figure it out themselves. Seriously. It's in this room. I completely forgot about this room. Anima relic lock off code. Input numbers so the vertical and horizontal sums are equal without reusing the same numbers. Okay. Central elevator's lock is released. To unlock Anima relic, lock off codes must be inputted into terminals A to D, which are situated around the area. Upon completion, the main system will be engaged. Okay, I think that's enough of a hint. So the vertical and horizontal lines need to add to the same number. I can accept that. I have seen this animation way too often. So let's think about it. No, don't enter codes yet. Current code condition. Everything is on 0. Code address. So we have 971, which is 971 is 16, 17, and 673 is 16. So we have 17, 16, right? 16 horizontal, 17 bottom. This is actually harder than it looks. Like if I have 3 and 5. Let's say I have 3 and 5 on... This is actually harder than it looks, really. Let me think for a minute. If A is 2... A is 2 and C is 3. We have 5. 5 plus 16 is 21. That means the other one has to be 4. So 1 and 3, right? But I cannot reuse 3, so that doesn't work. But we have bigger numbers. So we could crunch them. If I use A and... If I use A as 2... let's say A is 2 and C is going to be 8. That means I add an additional of 10, right? So that's 13, 16, plus 10 is 26. That means the other two have to add up to 9, which is 3 and 6. That would actually work, right? B is 3, D is 6. And A is 2. Oh, 6? Those cheeky little bastards. 4 and 5 should also work. That is D, right? What I did was basically trial and error. Not much more. Just thinking up numbers. I probably could have solved it if I put my mind to it and wrote it down normally. But this should be right? Like both horizontal and vertical need to be correct. So let's look at the current code condition. We have 4, 13, 20, 20, 21, 26 on the vertical, and 14, 21, 21 plus 5 is 6, so we have 26 in the horizontal. That should actually work, right? Anima relic released. Right in the center of the lift. Let's go up. Let's save real quick. I'm not some huge genius. This was just trial and erroring through the puzzle. I mean, it makes sense to use 10 as a base if you use 2 numbers. And those cheeky bastards prevented me from using 3 and 6, because that puzzle, if they used 3 and 6, that actually would have had 2 solutions. Because 3 and 6 would have also worked. But they prevented me from using them. Cheeky little bastards. Well, it seems the Anima relic was released, so let's ride the elevator down. That was a short little dungeon, it seems like. Let's get some more Omni Gears. Why not? This is the Anima relic. What are you doing here, Billy? Who is it? Who's calling me? I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? You were waiting for me? Billy? That looks surprising. Did you see that? It looked like my gear. Maybe something has happened to your gear. Let's head for the exit and see if any change has taken place. Oh, look who it is. It's the Power Rangers. You girls again. Elements. By the way, that Anima relic looked suspicious. Suspicious like, I don't know. Kind of looked like the Zohar. I see you've gained a new gear that has been aligned with an Anima relic. You know that we should have been the ones to have it. We need stronger powers in order for Commander Ramses to realize his long-cherished desire. Isn't Ramses dead? Yes, for the building of our ideal country, we can't allow you to take it. So come on, let us have it. You knew what Solaris was doing to the surface dwellers, and you know what the situation is like now on Earth, and yet you... What the Gazelle do, or whatever happens to the lambs, are not my concerns. Each of us have our own obligations to fulfill. We don't have time to deal with affairs concerning you weak and inferior people. Dominia, you truly believe that? Yes, look at yourselves, for instance. You, the strong and superior, were the first to preserve yourselves without any mutations. Is that not right? Power and ability have nothing to do with it. It was pure coincidence that we didn't mutate. People are people, nothing more or less. I admit that there are the weak and the powerless, but that's no reason for us to forsake them. We are all the same human beings. So you wish to give a hand to those who would be saved. You're so nice and kind. How commendable. But is that really what's best for humankind? You were all once surface dwellers. Weren't you all forced to live under the oppression of Solaris? I know that you know how it feels to be a have-not. So why do you... People must be able to stand on their own in any circumstances they are in. Our protection only stunts the will of the independent. This stunts the growth of the people and the world. We've experienced that firsthand. Live by one's own strength. Stand on one's own feet. It's sad but true that the weak will be weeded out. But we cannot look back. That is the providence of human existence. That is just the providence of those who are the haves. So be it then, show me this providence of yours that wishes to save the meager have-nots. Here I come. Okay, let's fight the Power Rangers, why not? Each of those, I think, is weak to one element. And I'm going to guess... Let's attack Kelvena in the back with fire and see how it works out for us. Oh wow. That actually did quite a number on her. Seraphita. I think that's her name, right? I'm going to attack with Earth. Let's go. This is what you need your elemental death blows for. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, it's Tolone. Seraphita is the one in the background. It seems like Dominia is fire, so... So if Dominia is fire and she is weak to earth, then she has to be... This one in the background has to be weak to wind. I accidentally clicked one triangle less than I wanted to. Just take the time to execute your death blows correctly. Okay, that's actually healed her. I'm still going to use Chike on her. Because that actually worked last time. Okay, Saitan. Let's use Crystal Water on her. So she has to be weak to water, right? Yup. Saitan is too strong. So yeah, let's use wind on Dominia. That wasn't too bad. They don't actually do that much damage. They kind of are pushovers. I really thought they would do a little bit more damage than they actually have. There we go. Strength drive, vitality drive, ether defense drive. Ha! We may have fared poorly when we fought in the flesh, but we will finish you off in our gears. Come, follow me. Can we quickly prepare? No, we can't. Okay. What took you? What meaning is there in fighting again? Silence. Now we have no choice but to fight. Now we will show you the true power of the elements. Get ready, because here we come. They are honestly actually the elements. Really. Like, every single one of them has an element attached to them. Let us merge and combine our forces. Elements in unison. Element formation. They literally are the Power Rangers. Come on. Well, isn't this more a Transformers thing? I think so, right? Probably the inspiration is like Gundam. More than anything. At least for that time. Honestly, I like this. This is silly. This is really cool because it's silly. I enjoy when games do silly things. What can I say? Reminds me a lot of Xenoblade 2. Like Poppy QT's transformation sequence. Honestly, Poppy QT's transformation sequence was badass. Absolutely. Well, we're fighting them. G elements. Okay, what do we do? What does... I didn't equip my fixed frame HPs. I didn't equip my gears properly, I think. That's okay. Fenrir can attack. We could try using the air rods. I don't know if they'll actually work. Oh, they actually do. That's actually a really good damage. With Faye, I'm going to use System ID. Thor Wave? Flaming Hell. That's actually really cool. I'm going to use System ID with Faye. Just because. System in. I'll get you. Do you? I mean, we can't just use the air rods with Elly. That was 9k damage that Elly just did. And she's not even in an army here. Oh my god. 10k damage on Elly. Sorry, Sidon, but you cannot hang with us. Elly and Faye are seriously broken. I'll finish them. Do you? You didn't do much so far. Honestly, the arrows don't even use that much fuel. Like, look at this insane damage that we're doing. Level up, everyone. We get Kishin's sword, which is probably a weapon for Saitan. Well, that was easier than I thought it was. That I thought it would be. Just Elly destroyed them. Some things only the weak can feel, but weakness does not make them servile. It's because they are weak that they can develop kindness and never look down on people. That is where real human interaction comes from. Everyone has weaknesses, even if you did at first. Your weaknesses drew you to each other and made you grow strong. Never forget those feelings when you all live together, side by side. Wait. Are you trying to show us mercy, or are you just trying to show off? You've got us all wrong, Dominia. Our paths may be different, but our goals are the same. That's why I can't fight you anymore. There's no reason for me to. That's all. Well, it looks like they sure showed us a thing or two. They sure showed us a thing or three. God damn it. Oh, I had to make the Rex joke. I hope this is the last time we fight them. Having fled from the elements, who tried to take the relic to be used as a power to fulfill Ramses' desires, we once again initiated our search for information on the whereabouts of the last known relic. He is no longer one of us. Yes, he dares to go against our objectives, just like the other one. We can still activate the key. We must do something about the one who stands in our way. We must eliminate Cain. But we cannot stand up to his power. Only Cain can destroy Cain. So, Mother, will you do it for us? Maybe. Did Krelian say anything? Something concerning the potential ability as a countervailing existence, with everything focusing towards a single point. I see. But Kara is still shaken up by yesterday's defeat against Faye. We're almost ready. I need just a little bit more time. They did just call Miang Mother, right? Did I just hear that correct? Then we'll wait. We'll wait till the time is ripe. I always knew there was something off about her. Krelian, a countervailing existence. That Miang, what she's up to? What's she up to? I better warn the commander. Out of the way. Let me through. That bastard. I'll hunt him out myself. Please come down, Commander. We'll take care of him and his friends. What could you fools do? Imbeciles. Only I can beat him. Only I, who transcends all other humans, can possibly take him down. Move. Commander, wait. God damn it, Ramses is still around. Why do we keep him around? While Faye and the others search for the resting place of the last known Anima relic, I temporarily returned to Nissan. I don't know why I went back, just I had this stirring within my heart that some danger was awaiting the people there. Like, Ramses is seriously obsessed. All the people accepted into Nissan were on the road to recovery. There were still those who were not able to completely recover, but Tora's nanomachines continued to evolve from day to day. Thanks to the nanomachines, the treatments were becoming more and more successful, and the day when everyone would regain their original bodily form was approaching. At Trembling, there was a sudden explosion in the city of Nissan. Within the burning fire stood a gold Omnigear. It was Ramses. He assaulted Nissan so that he could defeat Faye. His purpose of existing was at stake. The Nissan and Shevat militia, even Rank and his friends from Solaris, who now served to protect Nissan, could not thwart the assault. The people were evacuated into the cathedral. Continuing to search for Faye, Ramses put the militia to rout and pressed on toward the cathedral. He was ruined. He had his mind set solely on getting at Faye. I stood before him. Like, seriously, Ramses? Where is he? I know it. He's here. Why does he not come out? Ramses, the Fae you seek is not here, so please stop this meaningless violence. You, yes, you will do. Come out, Fae. If you will not come out, I will crush Elheim. Elly. Boss. Keep back. Not coming out, eh? Have it your way. Then from tonight on you will be crying with this woman's dead body in your arms. What happened? Why can't I move? Elly? Are you okay? How could I? To the likes of you. Not only to him, but I'm also inferior to you. Me? What happened to you, Ramses? Why are you caught up with Faye so much? Why are you so bothered by who is more superior? I was originally created to be the integration of all human abilities, to be able to align with all of the Anima relics. I was created to have the powers equivalent to those of Emperor Cain. You could say I was to be the ideal form which all people would strive to become. However, once he was born, I was rejected. I was given life in a pile of trash. Born in the dark, cold abyss of worthlessness. But I was able to crawl out of there. I was able to survive on my own strength. In order to get back at all those who have forsaken me, despite all that, I was able to get this far. I was able to provide myself with the warmth that I required to continue living. But he had to come and intervene in my life one more time. He tried to take that very warmth away from me again. As long as he exists, I don't belong anywhere. I think I now know why you are so fixated with Faye. You do not really know what you should be doing with your life right now. You're simply trying to protect yourself by attacking Faye. By attacking others, you're confirming your own existence. That's why you strive to be above everyone else. Because otherwise, you'd be enveloped by a void because you yourself will disappear. Because that emptiness within your heart will only grow. Because you want to hang on to love. Silence. Even you're trying to take it away from me. That warmth. That very warmth I finally obtained. Ramses, no one is attacking you. No one is trying to take away what is so precious to you. No one is threatening your existence. It's all in your mind, so don't hide the feelings that are in your heart. Don't fear love. You. Now you. Huh? Ramses was in fear. He feared losing the place he belonged to. He feared that Faye was the one who would take it away from him. He believed love was something to take. He craved love more than anyone else. Worthless. Trash. Reject. Why even bother existing? Defect. Be gone. We have no use for you. Ha! Trash is more worth to us than you. God damn. This dude has a serious inferiority complex. I mean, it makes sense. But I don't know, something about the words in the presentation kind of feel weird to me. Like, it confuses me a bit. Not gonna lie. Car, don't worry. I'll always be by your side. No one knows you better than I do, so don't. Miang, is this all I can do? Is this the extent of my strength and abilities? I couldn't beat him, and in front of that woman, I couldn't even do a thing. Is this the limit of my existence? My abilities? You're the same as Cain. An archetype that surpasses all humans. I made you in the same way. But he is the one who is preventing you from fully releasing your powers. Divided powers. That man was your original form, the primordial superior being. If you could defeat him, then you would be... Yes. Even with your superior constitution, the existence of the original being hinders you. If you could eliminate the divided power, then it would all be yours. Don't you agree, Car? Oh, they're manipulating him hard. So what's happening is they want to get rid of Cain because Cain is kind of standing in between them. Like, Cain is kind of standing in between their plans. So they are manipulating Ramses into killing Cain. Holy shit. Having completed the alignment of the first Anima relic, Billy, there was a remarkable change in the appearance of structure of Billy's gear. Sorry. There were units that merged with the inorganic. Of course, we had no idea what purpose these ancient Anima relics were created for. Yeah, he's just sad. Like, he was literally thrown in the trash. Somehow made it out. Yeah. And he's got a severe inferiority complex because of it. Of course, we had no idea what purpose these ancient Anima relics were created for, but the fact that they played some kind of role as weapons was blatantly obvious. Eventually, the true power will be released, and we cannot allow this power to fall into the hands of evil. In order to obtain the final relic, we headed for a ruin that is believed to be almost 10,000 years old, the remains of the first civilization on the planet, and a reunion with an old friend awaited us. But my party is still so good! Faye, Saitan, and Elly is the best party. I'm so sorry, everyone else, but the original party is just too good. Nice to see you again. You say dungeons, I say traveling merchants. You say traveling merchants, and I say shopkeep Johnny. Wanna buy something or fix up your gear? Let's buy stuff for a gear. See if you have something new, Johnny. That doesn't seem like something new. Nope. Nope, you have the same stuff from before. Character seems to be the same, right? Okay. But yeah, this is... I mean, we can... Can we get Xenogears DX? No, we can't, right? Xenogears DX would be good. To just revive party members. I think. You know what? First off, we're equipping our gears with the stuff we found. Here we go. Extra AR. Plus 7. Frame HP 90 on Weltall. And Death Blower 3. Fenrir. Weapon. Kishin Sword, which we just got. Extra AR 7. Seems good. Frame HP 90. And old circuit, we could definitely get something better for that, right? Maybe... Didn't we buy something that was relatively good? We're going to give him the charger. And Elly with Wierch. She has a Chaos Rod, which you can equip. Power Magic. Increases Ether Max Strength. Restores 50%. We're going to give her the HP 90. And that's about it. For Elly. There we go. Now we can save. We're still going. This is the second dungeon. I think this is like the last one, maybe. We're going to have before the final dungeon. I don't even know if there's going to be a final dungeon, so I have no idea. I have a feeling we should be in our gears for this one. Just like I thought. What are you? Croaker tribe. What the fuck are you? The layout of this is made out of gears, but somehow those are not the enemies I would expect here. Okay. But yeah, we're getting through these endgame scenes faster than I thought we would. Oh, what are you? Yep. One dungeon down. Honestly, if this keeps going like this, and I might do a longer episode on Monday because I actually have the time to do so, you know. I have the time to do a longer episode on Monday, maybe. I might even finish this game early. We'll see. We'll see how far we get today. You know. The speed up function is really good. It makes us go through these Anima dungeons quicker. You know? God damn it. Probably a while longer. Honestly, without speed up, this would have been a nightmare, I feel like. Might move if we push it. Oh. Like, speed up is a godsend in old school RPGs. I mean, obviously they pad out the runtime a little bit. Let's get off our gears. Oh. What is this? Can we push these? Find the 3 hidden stones and put them in the holes. The unseen is true too. Looks like there's a writing carved on the walls. Writing on the wall. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. South is 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Aim your sights higher. The truth is back there. What the fuck? This is a weird puzzle. I'm not gonna lie. The unseen is true too. The center stone will be a foothold. I have no idea what this is referring to. Check the back of the stone pillars. I think we already did, right? That's why one of them... Center stone will be a foothold. Four steps south, 10 steps west. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have no idea what to do here. What is this puzzle? Higher than the center pillar. I can't get on this pillar. Higher than the center pillar. Back of the stone pillars is relatively easy. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And honestly, I have no idea. Wait a second. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Can I reset this puzzle? I think I can. Let's just read everything on the walls. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's written here? Find the three hidden stones and put them in the holes. The truth is back there. Looks like there's a writing carved on the walls. Okay. So this one drops, right? Okay. Managed to figure that one out. I have no idea what the third one is, by the way. Yeah, the step thing is really a little bit confusing. Apparently this puzzle is broken, by the way. I've just opened up the guide that I looked at earlier, and apparently this puzzle is broken. There we go. You need to check this spot here. And if you don't do this first, it doesn't activate anymore. This puzzle is broken. Completely. So, now we can actually get the third pillar. It would have taken me ages to get here. Like, as a kid, I would have never figured this out. There we go. This is not the last puzzle we're going to see, I think. Makes sense. Let's get on our gears. You know, when I said this part of the game is not really well programmed, I meant it. You know? You can definitely feel it was rushed out of the gate, but you know, I really would love to see them remake it so that this part of the game actually makes sense. Okay, let's see. Can we jump in the water? Why is there a tribe of frog people here? Oh. We have to get off our gears again, sadly. Walk, walk, walk. Okay, that's probably another puzzle room. Or maybe not. Survival tents, okay. Rose tabard. Aqua salty eggs. But yeah, we are definitely in the last stretches of the game. This is a boulder. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. There's literally nothing we can do here. Maybe I missed something. Maybe in here. Oh. What the fuck? Where are we now? That is a weird connection. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. Writing on the wall. The secret is in the wall on the third hole. Writing on the wall. Find the hidden passage in this room to proceed. There's a secret in the third hole from the door. I mean, it's a good sound. How many holes are there? This is a weird puzzle. Holy shit. So there's like 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, it gave me the hint to get there. If you keep moving forward, the path you will find. I didn't think I would have control over this, but apparently I do. Huh? Now what? Yikes, the ceiling, it's falling. Show some courage and stand your ground. Damn you! The cartoon fall sound is great. I love it. Honestly. Games need more cartoon sounds. What? Again? Damn, the ceiling's dropping again. It said stand your ground, right? What a weird puzzle. I kinda like it, but I also kinda don't. Looks like there's a switch on the floor. Step on it. Nothing happens. Okay. There's a button with 7 marks on it. Push it. What? Writing on the wall. Buttons on both sides control the water level. Three marks on it. Not too little or too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Step on it. Okay, this adds the water back. I have no idea what this puzzle wants to tell me. The one on the right has 7 marks on it. I don't know what is going on with this. If I push this button 2 times... Okay, you can... Maybe there is an order, but I don't know. I think this is also a... Like, this is an addition puzzle, it seems. Like, this adds 7, and we remove, like, water in weird ways with 7 from this now. So if we go back and activate 3... So we add water back with 3... Right? And then we push 7 again and remove another 7. Maybe. I don't know. Looks like the water level won't go any lower. I have no idea what this means. Maybe we'll have to go back. Like, it says the water level won't go any lower. So maybe that's just the thing we needed to do? I have no idea. Honestly, if we can't figure it out, I might just do it next time. This didn't affect this at all. It says a happy medium is what they want. I have no idea. If I can't figure it out in the next 10 minutes, we're going to stop. I'm going to speed it up. So how do we get a medium? So when we remove 7... and then add 3 and 7, we are literally at the bottom. So that's 14 minus 3, that's 11. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe. What's the medium we can do here? Like we can... Not too little or too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. Buttons on both sides control the water level. So let's add this back. That actually worked. I have no idea what I did. I just pushed the buttons. I just pushed the buttons and it worked. We'll have to end soon. Sometimes brute forcing is like the way to go. There we go. But yeah, we'll have to end the stream soon. Let me quickly see if we can get to a save points. Okay, let's go on our gears. There should be a save point pretty soon, right? Can we just get on? There we go. In theory, there should be a save point soon. Just around the corner. King's Helm. Oh, I think we've fought one of you before. Honestly, we might just use air rods on Elly. Because fuck it. That's 400 fuel on Elly and it literally insta-kills the enemy. Ether doubler. We get another ether doubler, that's free. I could go back to the other room for a safety save, but we have a save point right here. That's good. But yeah, we'll continue this next time. I'm going to try maybe to get a list together of what we need next time. Like, I think after this dungeon there's a bunch of boss fights and story stuff happening, obviously, and then we probably will enter the overworld go back into the overworld, and then I'll have to check out what we need to do in the overworld, you know. So yeah. Let's go back to this screen real quick. But yeah, as people say, well, not really the plot thinnens. Like, we got a bunch of really nice insights into some people. but really, the way it's presented is not too great. And I hope next time we will get more clarifications a bit. But yeah, I hope to see you all next time. Tomorrow, as I said, we're going to play early morning Metroid Prime, Monster Hunter Wilds in the evening. So stay tuned for that. Xenogears is really always just a treat. It's a good game. It just has its flaws, as every game. And yet, Disc 2 obviously is not too great. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream. It was a lot of fun. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Trilightning out.